So the question for this presentation is, what is the meaning of UBO? UBO stands for Ultimate Beneficial Owner. How does UBO is different from a shareholder? What is the register of controllers requirement with ACRA? So let's have a look in this presentation. Now just to give you the background, is UBA requirements and register of controllers requirement were introduced in Singapore by Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority in last few years. So the concept of UBO really came into prominence somewhere around 2015-2016, and now the register of controllers is mandatory for every company from year 2020. This is a part of anti-money laundering measures, and let's have a look why this is required and how this benefits. So first let's understand what is the meaning of UBO. So UBO stands for Ultimate Beneficial Owner in relation to a company. Now, if the company is incorporated, promoted by individual owners, individual shareholding, and if these individuals are directors also of that company, then normally that individual or that group of individuals will be considered as UBO. So in case of individual shareholding, it is not really complex. However, in case of corporate shareholding, the shareholder that appears on the records of the company is actually a company, another company, I mean. And you need to really identify who are the people behind that company making the decisions. And that is where the concept of UBO comes into picture. So let's take one example to understand this in a better manner. So I'm showing you a picture here of a sample company. So let's say this UBO company, which is here at the down at this location, highlighted location, and it has shareholding by 3 companies. So those are ROCCO, Holdco, and Offshore Fund. And these 3 companies are in turn held by different people or different companies. Now, in case in the records of UBO incorporation, if there are only 3 companies as owner, then in case there is a need for any investigation or any matters to be checked, government authorities will not know who are the individuals controlling that specific company. And that is where this concept of UBO comes into picture. So as a professional service provider, when we are incorporating a company with corporate shareholding, we are required to identify who are the people who are making the decisions behind each of the company, and their details needs to be lodged. So in this given example, we can make out that Steve Rogers, who is here, 20% shareholding of UBO, and fund investor are holding 29%. So together they make 49% of the shareholding. So we will still need to further identify at least additional 25-26% so that 75% of the owners are identified clearly. So here we come to the next concept called register of controllers. So once the UBOs are identified, their details need to be lodged in the register of controllers so that if required, government authorities can access these details. Now this register of controllers is not publicly available. It is available only for the government authority and agencies. So you don't need to worry that your details will be available publicly. And what criteria is used for deciding whose details will be lodged into register of controllers? So any person who has an interest in more than 25% of the shares, or in the shares is more than 25% of total voting power of the company, or any person who has right or significant control over the company whereby he can influence more than 25% decision making of the company, is considered to be the controller of the company. So it might be only a shareholder, it might be the director, or it may be a person who is not appearing anywhere in the company but still having an influential power. So person here I am referring to is a human being. The real test is UBO is supposed to be a live person who is making the decisions for the company. So in summary, register of controllers and UBO identification requirements were introduced in Singapore few years back, and now for every company this needs to be maintained and recorded into the ACRA system.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.